What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. And I want to talk about accountability. Now, see, everybody comes out here and they tell y'all the same stuff. Women aren't accountable. Well, we know that. You learn that very young, but that don't help you understand anything or really get it. What I want to talk to y'all about is why women are unaccountable. And this is a gender neutral video because if you're a woman watching this, you can learn how to make yourself more accountable literally from just watching what I'm about to say. But I just want to explain to you guys why they aren't accountable. So that way you can kind of curb the unaccountability a little bit. This is why women aren't accountable. The Matrix. In short terms, the Matrix is why women aren't accountable, because the Matrix does not hold women accountable. The Matrix says, well, if you have a kid with a dude who you weren't married to, who can't take care of you, I'll give you the money and help you take care of this kid. The Matrix says, well, if I hire a white woman or a black woman or an Asian woman, well, not a white woman because they're the majority, but I say Hispanic woman, I can fill 2 quotas instead of 1 quota. So I have a higher incentive to hire you over dudes. Marriage catered to the women. You divorce them, they get paid more, all these other stuff, right? But it's really the friends. That's the main thing I want to point out. The friends in the environment and other women. Women aren't accountable because women always come together and form what I like to call Optimus Prime whenever one of them is in trouble. And they're going to make it seem like there's not a problem. I remember in that old video we did where we were talking about the alpha male strategies and divorce court. And the girl literally said, the dude texted him and said he clapping his girl from her phone when he asked why he talking to her. And the judge, female judge said, and you just believe them? That's why women aren't accountable. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand. What are you talking? Why would I ask a dude who you and why you texting my girl and he say I've been clapping cheeks, you just the one who paying the bills, bruh. And the judge goes, the divorce court judge, y'all, says, boy, you just believed him? You gonna believe him? And y'all want to know why women are unaccountable? That's why. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. It's not even their fault. You have to train women to be accountable. I hate to use the word train. I know ladies probably like, but it's just the truth. The only way you're going to run into a woman who might have somewhat level of accountability is if she had a strong male figure around, because he'll rein her into a certain point. What do I mean by that? If a woman grew up with a strong male figure around and she about to go out with some booty shorts with her butt hanging out, he going to be like, you're not going out like that. She's going to know at a young age, you're not going to present yourself that way, okay? If he sees she's going to have like 4 or 5 boyfriends in 2 years, he's going to be like, no, you're not fighting like that. That's not what we're about to do. You see, she's getting reined in. She's being forced to be accountable. She's skipping class. She don't want to graduate from high school. That's not what's going to happen. That's what the male mentor is going to do. The female, okay? Now, you can have a good mom, but in most cases, okay, if it's just your mom, first of all, she's probably working so much she's never even home to teach you really anything. But even when she is, she a girl. So when you're going out in your booty shorts, she's thinking about how she would want to go out in her booty shorts. She's like, go ahead. She ain't thinking about how you're 14. She ain't thinking about how you don't know how to handle all this male attention that's about to come. All she's thinking about is those shorts look cute. No one's giving her any account. But look, when you go out and you get cheated on, all right? Or you have a relationship problem. Why do women always want to talk to dudes about their relationship problems? Because they know dudes are going to tell them the truth and not just tell them what they want to hear. You don't believe me? Ask any woman. She'll tell you that. Now, that's not a problem unless you have an impulsive girl. I already made that video. Go back and figure out why. Because you got an impulsive girl, she can't be trusted to talk to no niggas about pretty much nothing. Because if he looked like anything, he can clap her cheeks. So she can't, nah. But in a normal circumstance with a normal functioning woman, she's going to talk to a man because the man's going to take, well, what happened? And if she did something wrong, he's going to tell her. If she talks to her friends, this is what's going to happen. This is how much female friends don't hold their friends accountable, especially when it comes to guys. Because this is what happens. She's going to say, well, I lied to him about where I went. I told him I was going somewhere else and I was with somebody else and he got mad and you know what he did? They're like, what'd he do, girl? They ain't even going to focus on her lie. And she just told her that she gonna be like, he told me I was a fat bitch, a fat lying bitch. And they gonna be like, what? That's emotionally abusive. You like, what? So we gonna run past her lying to me. No one cares that she lied to me. Nope, they don't care. That's emotionally abusive. He shouldn't talk to you like that. And then he tried to leave and I tried to grab him and he pushed me. They like, he pushed you? How could he? You like, again, So nobody cares about the fact that she done lied to me. What's going on? It's just about you pushed her and you called her a fat B. That's emotionally abusive. She's going to remember that for the next 6-7 months. It's not going to make her go to the gym, but she's going to be upset about it for the next 6 or 7 months because you're supposed to be her man. You're supposed to love her and care about her. It's supposed to be about love, but you just called her a fat B and you pushed her. And you'd be like, well, it's supposed to be about love, so why are you lying to me? They like, everybody lies. You can't blame her for that. Things happen. She thought you were going to do something. You pushed her. That's why she lied to you. You're like, what? So what I'm saying is that's the reason women aren't accountable, guys. The Matrix makes them unaccountable. A woman can get behind 5 months in rent and some social service program will pay her rent for her. We don't get that option. So you're forced as a man to be like, all right, I got to think about what I'm doing because no one is coming to save me. Ain't no girl taking care of you. Unless you a hood dude, you might get taken care of. The hood dudes are the one man of all races, the one type of man who might get taken care of. But literally any other man and they ain't taking care of you. Not for long. So okay, I gotta think about what I'm doing. I gotta be accountable to what I'm doing because if I don't, I can't survive out here. A woman can just go, well, I have a kid, and if I go, X amount behind or whatever, me and my kid's gonna be on the street. If somebody doesn't help me, and either a family member, another dude, or the government is going to come and help her. That's just the reality of this society that's been created. Okay? So they're not gonna be accountable. You gotta understand that. Like, that's something you're gonna have to train into them. Now, you're only gonna be able to do that if you have a woman who wants to work with you and wants to understand how to get things fully functional, or like I said, someone who it was already done for. But the average women these days, they're not gonna be accountable because no one's gonna actually hold them accountable. It's really not their fault. That's my point in the video. So like I said, this was gender neutral because if you're a woman and you're watching this, I don't want you to take this as like slander or the wrong thing. I want you to think about yourself and say, yo, if I'm being honest, do I usually run and tell my mama and my friends every time something happens? And do they usually try to coddle and comfort me? Or do I usually look for the people who are going to hold me accountable and tell me what I did wrong? You got to be honest with yourself. And if you are one of those girls who I usually talk to my girls and they always tell me what I want to hear, you should take my advice right now and start to seek out men or women who are going to tell you what you need to hear instead of what you want to hear. Look for people who are going to tell you stuff that makes you uncomfortable. I like that my friends will tell me things that make me uncomfortable. Don't just kiss my butt. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said this is a gender neutral video so that guys can understand you have to train that in and women can understand if they don't have it, they can train it into themselves. I'm Alex and I'm out. Peace.